Hi everybody, Erin Hudson, Vibrations Yoga here, and thanks for joining me for this class. We're going to start standing today, and we're going to be in the middle of our mat with the long ends to either side. So if you want to go ahead and set yourself up that way. And we're going to begin in mountain pose or Tadasana. So we're going to stand with our ankles right under our hips, about hip distance apart. So you're going to have some space between the feet. And I want you to, let's keep the legs loose for a moment. Go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to just very slowly, very gently, just kind of shift your weight side to side in your feet. Just kind of feeling the weight shift. And then go ahead and find a neutral spot where it feels as though your weight's evenly distributed into both feet. You might fan your toes out a little bit and try and ground down through all four corners of your feet. Before we start engaging, I want you to take some deep breaths in and out through your nose. Make sure the muscles in your face are soft, you're not clenching the jaw. The tip of your tongue can be behind your front teeth at the roof of your mouth, but let the rest of the tongue fall away. Go back to the feet, feel yourself grounding down. Maybe even just putting a gentle pressure into the feet, almost like you're going to slide them away from one another. You might feel that up in your glutes a little bit. Then we're going to engage the quads. You might do so by imagining lifting the kneecaps up. You're going to pull the low belly in so that the pelvis takes a little tilt. Think about pulling your tailbone towards the floor gently, just a little movement. Spine lengthens upwards, breaths are still deep. Pull the shoulders up and then back. Now you're going to rotate your palms so they face out in front of you. And spread your fingers wide and pull your fingers down towards the ground. And just feel your body here, strong, active. Scan your body. Notice how your feet feel here. Notice where the engagement is showing up in your legs. Notice the strength in the trunk of the body as you lengthen upwards and hold that belly in so that the pelvis is stabilized. Arms are active as they're reaching towards the ground. Let's take a full breath in together. Big breath out. We're going to flow forward fold. So let's inhale, reach overhead. Soft knees, fold down. Just take a half lift up, lengthen the spine, and fold, exhale. Rise all the way up, use the legs. Hands to heart empty. Inhale, reach up. Fold, breath out. Lift halfway. And fold, exhale. Rise up, big breath. You're welcome to keep eyes open or closed, your choice. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Fold, empty out. Lift halfway again. Fold. Rise. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Fold, breath out. Halfway. Fold. Inhale, rise. Let's twist open to the right. Just a little spinal twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open left. Up, inhale. Out, right. Up. Left. Up again. Go right. Reach up. Out, left. In and up. I'm going to take a big open, a little bend back. Sweep the arms open as wide as you can. I'm going to inhale, cross the arms in front of the body. Reach up. Exhale, open back. Inhale, cross the arms forward. We're just going to alternate which arm goes in front. We're just going to stay with that breath. Inhaling forward, big open up. Let's take one more. Let's take an inhale. We're just going to reach up. Fold, exhale. Take a half lift, inhale. Fold. From here, you're going to alternate little bends in the legs. So you'll just be kind of moving to where the feet are getting a little movement, ankles, knees. And just alternating here. Let's go ahead and plant the feet down. We'll take a half lift. Inhale. Fold, exhale. Take a half lift again, but bring your hands up towards your thighs. We're going to keep a little bend in the knees. We're going to do some standing cat-cows. So on an inhale cow, you're going to kind of lift the chin and chest, drop the belly. And then exhale cat, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward and up. Cat, exhale. Keep going, couple more. Take one more forward. And come into a fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up. Grab your left wrist and we're going to stretch over to the right. Deep breaths. This inhale is pull back up tall. Grab your right wrist and exhale over to the left. Let's inhale, reach up. And then exhale, open the arms out wide. We'll just go ahead and rotate the arms like you're turning some doorknobs here. Just moving up into those shoulders. Just feel them. Notice any differences or similarities. I know my right shoulder has been kind of giving me some grief lately, so it feels a little off. Let's do one more front to back. Inhale, reach up. Let's take a fold. I'm going to heel toe the feet out, nice and wide. About as wide as you think you'd want to be for your goddesses and warrior twos, because we're going to be playing with those and some lunges. So take about a half lift here. Feet are going to point towards the front of you. And then just fold again, wide leg. Take about a half lift up. We're going to pull the heels in so that your feet are turning out towards the corners of your mat. And then we're going to take a big breath, reach up. Legs will be straight. Exhale, big scoop down. Bend the knees, make sure they're pointing outward. Inhale up. Exhale down. So we want to keep the back long and flat. Big breath to come up. Big exhale, scooping down. Inhale, go up. And then we're going to exhale, just take the arms down. Your left foot's going to point towards that long edge of your mat. Out, turn the right foot. Now you're going to just gently bend into that knee. Take those arms out, warrior two. Making sure that the heel of your bent leg lines up with like the back heel or arch of that foot. And go ahead and gaze out over your right hand. Right knee up right over your ankle. And then we're going to inhale and exhale, lifting and lowering here. So let's take a breath in, straighten that leg, reach up. And exhale, sink back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go up, breath in. Exhale down. Up one more. Warrior two and hold. Keep the breath going. Let's allow some more space to come between the ears and shoulders. So let's let those arms fall. But reach out through the tips of your fingers. Now we're going to flow our peaceful or reverse warrior. So let your back hand drop to the left leg. Flip your front palm. Let's inhale, watch that arm go up, legs stay here. Take a breath. And then exhale towards side angle. So just like you're sliding your back on a wall. Inhale, reverse it back. Exhale, side angle. We're not reaching to the floor. We're just seeing where our body allows us to go. Inhale, up and back. Side angle again. This time up and back. Warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Reach forward. Triangle. So again, just imagine your back's flat on a wall. We don't want to like shift and bend forward towards the floor. We're going to reach out and just glide on the same plane. And see where your hand meets the leg. If you need to rest your arm there, that's fine. Just don't push on your knee joint. Now we want to use this core, everything engaged here, so it helps to hold us in place. Deep breaths. Take another Good, big breath in. Exhale. In. Warrior two, carefully bending into that knee. Let's inhale, take it up. Both feet aim forward, wide leg fold. Take a couple breaths. Maybe shake that head out. Take a half lift up. Gonna out turn the feet, pointing towards the corners of the mat again. Bend into the knees. Inhale up. Exhale, scoop down. Make sure the knees open out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breath in, rise. Empty out. Nope. Again. And then exhale the arms down. I'm gonna aim the right foot forward, left foot out turns, come into warrior two other way. Again, checking that your heel and arch or heel to heel line up. Again, softening the shoulders but keeping the arms strong, belly's tight. Let's go ahead and flow this warrior two. So inhale, reach up, straighten that front leg. Exhale down. In and up. And down. Up, big breath. Empty down. One more, go up. Warrior two and hold. Keep the breath moving. Feel your body nice and strong. Notice where you feel the effort. Just breathe into it. We're going to flow the peaceful, so the right hand drops to the right leg. Left palm flips. Let's inhale, reverse back. Side angle, breathe out. Slow reverse back, deep breath. Side angle. Reverse it again, legs stay here. Side angle. Let's take it back one more. Side angle and hold. Let's take a few breaths. Let's inhale up, warrior two. And straighten that front leg. Reach out over that foot. Triangle. Now when you do this, it's important to make sure you're not locking out your front knee. You just want a little micro bend in there. You just don't want to hyperextend. Deep breaths. Take a big breath in. Let it go. In again. Warrior two, bending into that front knee. Let's inhale, come up. Both feet out, turn towards the corners of the mat. 5-point star. Now I want you to just kind of reach your arms out so you're like in a low V. But pull your shoulder blades towards one another. And just really reach through the tips of your fingers. You can create a little more action in your inner thighs. These are there. If you kind of visualize pushing the feet into the ground like you're trying to slide them towards one another, and you'll feel it kind of turn on in the middle of your legs. Let's keep opening those arms back, broadening the chest, lifting the heart. Pull the low belly in, pelvis tilted forward. Reaching through the arms, pressing in through those feet. Let's take an inhale, reach up. big scoop down. Inhale, go up. Scoop it down. And again. Big scoop. Let's go up. Got it. So those feet will still be pointing towards the corners of the mat. You want to make sure that your knees are not folding inward, so you want them as open as possible. You need to narrow the space so that those knees can be upright. Go for it. Another place, that low belly's pulled in, tailbone pulling towards the ground. Let's get the shoulders and elbows in line with one another. Fingers spread wide. Draw those shoulder blades back towards each other. Deep breaths. Let's inhale, go up. Exhale, down. Up, inhale. Pull down. Up, inhale. Pull down again. Up. Rotate your feet to go in front of you and fold down. If going upside down's in your practice, you're welcome to go into a little headstand. Also an option to clasp your hands behind your back and draw the hands up towards the ceiling. Palms will face each other if you do that. If you are in a headstand, go ahead and slowly make your way back to a wide leg fold. If your hands are behind the back, release them. You're going to out-turn your right foot towards the front of the mat. Go ahead and walk your way into a runner's lunge. That back leg's going to go long. Toes will point forward. And let's just take a little rock front to back here. Move into that back foot. Let's go ahead and out turn that foot. We're going to walk all the way to the other end of the mat. Runner's lunge, other side. And we're going to rock it out here a little bit as well. Alright, we're going to go ahead and walk back towards, you're facing the long edge of your mat again. Let's keep the left foot facing forward. Right foot will out turn right. I'm going to walk your hands over towards that foot. Now I want you to try to come into side angle from here, but just notice what's happening. I want you to maybe see if you can touch your fingers towards the mat. Elbow will be at the knee. Make sure the knee's upright over the ankle. And open back. If that feels too much for you, lift it up. Let's come up into a warrior two. Reverse, inhale. Side angle. Just notice the difference coming into it from the other way. We're going to reverse again. Side angle. Reverse. Side angle. Hold here. Let's come back to that runner's lunge. Both feet will rotate towards that front end of the mat. Let's inhale, reach the right arm open. If you need to, the back knee can come down to the mat. Take a breath. Exhale that hand down. I'm going to step the back foot in just a bit. Straighten both legs. Half lift up. And then fold over that front leg pyramid. I'm going to pull the right hip back just a bit. Take a little shift forward so you're bending into that right knee. Swivel that back foot out. And we'll walk our way to a runner's lunge, other edge of the mat. So just let the feet follow as you walk your way there. Let's drop that right heel in, so we're setting up those warrior 2 feet. Bring your left arm to the inside of this leg, so fingertips are towards the mat. We'll see if we can open up into a side angle on this side. Again, if you need to, maybe lift it up. Just feel your body coming in, do it from this way. Let's inhale, reverse, up and back. Side angle. Reverse, big breath. Side angle. Reverse it again. Side angle. Hold here. Take a breath. Runner's lunge. Both feet will point the same direction here towards that front end of the mat. Left arm opens. Just revolve that lunge. Deep breaths. One more breath in. Exhale that hand down. Step that back foot in a bit so we can flatten both feet, straighten both legs. I'm going to take a half lift up. And then exhale, fold over that front leg pyramid. Nudge your left hip back, right hip forward. Let's take a half lift up. We'll take a little quarter turn to the right. Let's come back to that wide leg fold, so make sure your feet are aiming out in front of you. Give yourself a half lift up. And exhale to fold back down. Give that head another little jiggle. Take a halfway lift. Rotate the feet out so they're pointing towards the corners of your mat again. Let's take a little bend into the knees, scoop all the way up, big breath in. Exhale into goddess. Let's hold here. We're going to play with the heels now. So we're just going to alternate. Let's inhale, lift the right heel. Let's take a few breaths. And let's lower it down, lift the other heel. And keep breathing. Arms are active, just broaden that chest, pulling the shoulder blades back. Take another breath. Drop the left heel. Let's just alternate. Right heel, lower. Left heel, lower. So just stay with that. Just moving at your pace. Nice deep breaths. Let's do one more each side. We'll hold this goddess. Let's do little pulses here, just little up and down movement. Again, remembering to keep those knees open. Open those arms wide. Let's hold down. Sweep your right arm under the left, just taking eagle arms. Just gonna take a little stretch here. Lift those elbows. Go ahead, release, open. Left arm under right, eagle arms. Keep breathing. Inhale, arms open, palms up. Push down into your heels. Take a breath in, rise up. Left foot points forward. Let's out turn the right a little bit and come back into warrior two. Nice deep breaths. And straighten that front leg. Reach way out over your toes. Triangle. Remember not to lock out that front knee. You can either gaze up towards the upper hand or towards the floor. Make sure that front knee is soft. We're going to inhale, reverse the triangle so that front leg will stay straight. Let's allow the back hand to slide down that leg. Try to make a nice long line from your right toes towards your right fingertips. Take a breath. And we'll release coming up. Go ahead and rotate your right foot to face the long edge of the mat. Left foot will out turn. Let's take a big breath, reach overhead. Sink down, warrior two to the left. Keep breathing. Let's go ahead, straighten that leg. Reach, reach, reach. Soft knee, triangle. Don't lose the breath. Nice and steady. Take a breath in, let it out, reverse your triangle, and hold there, just reaching, creating length down that whole left side of your body. Big breath in, and exhale back up. Let's go ahead and rotate both feet so they aim towards that long edge of the mat. Breath in, reach. And take a wide leg fold, soft knees. Let's take about a half lift up. I want you to heel toe your feet in, not all the way, but just narrowing that gap because we're going to come into a deep squat. So all of our legs are different lengths here. But you want to try and get the feet flat to the mat and sink down nice and low. So you might just adjust a little bit, seeing where you land. And you can press the palms together towards the chest, just using those elbows to pry the knees apart. Lift the heart. And you can either stay right here, or if crow's in your practice, you can play with crow. If you want to do just like a drill to help prepare for crow, if you're not quite there yet. And bring the hands to the mat in front of you. And just shift forward, pressing the knees into the back of your triceps. And if you look forward and just put the weight in towards your hands, you might even be able to alternate, just taking one foot off the mat at a time. We're just balancing right at those tiptoes. And you just want to squeeze. I haven't done crow in a while. Squeezing those knees in towards the legs, or arms rather. Oh, definitely out of practice with that. And just play with it. Or, like I said, stay in that squat. Play a few more breaths. There we go. It was long enough for me. All right. Let's take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let's get strong in those legs all the way up. And then exhale those arms down. Let's bring the feet in to center. I'm just going to do a little balancing. I want you to see if you can lift the left knee high. You might just stay right here, or if you can, grab around that knee and squeeze it up towards your chest. Think about pressing that thigh into your belly. And that left ankle, a little roll. Now we're going to take that left ankle and place it on top of the left thigh. And just take a little sit back. Not far, just being mindful of that right knee. And flex this left foot. Take another breath in and out. And let's bring our way up. Then you can uncross your figure four. And let's go ahead and start to pull the right knee up. You can either stay with it lifted. Again, if you can reach around the knee, go ahead and give it a squeeze up into your belly. Notice your breath. All right, let's go ahead and bring that right ankle over the top of your left thigh. Just towards the knee. Flexing the foot. And carefully sit back if you can. Oh, it feels good. Be with breath. Keep your gaze fixed on a still spot. One more breath in and out here. Let's inhale up. Go ahead and uncross the leg. Give those legs a little movement. Wiggle your hips a little bit. All right. Let's just come into a tree pose. You can go back to standing on the right leg. You can either bring your toes to the mat if you need the little kickstand, or just place that foot anywhere along your leg. Just don't push on your knee joint. And just grow your tree however you'd like. You can keep hands in prayer, branch them out, and press your palms together just like this behind the back. Different little stretch there. Full breaths. Tall body. Find as much stillness as you can in this pose. And just notice how you're breathing. Let's take another deep breath in and out. And we'll carefully release down. And at your pace, make your way to the other side. If you want to do something different with your arms on this side, you can. You don't have to do the same thing. You do have to breathe though, so long breaths in and out. Tall body. Soft standing knee. Focus on breath. One more in and out. And release down. Oh, time's flying. All right, let's go ahead and come down to a seat. See if you can maybe cross your legs. And not like doing this on carpet. See if you can come down without using your hands. And we're going to take the feet out in front of us. I want you to sit up tall and push through your heels. So the legs are active. And you're going to just bring the fingers like you can tent them, or if you can put them flat, go for it. I want you to just kind of like press into the ground, drawing the shoulders back, spine up. Push through your heels so the legs are active. Deep breaths. One more breath. And go ahead and just release the engagement. I'm going to go ahead, hold the left knee in towards your body. I'm going to take this left leg. I want to get the back nice and tall. The left leg is going to be long, foot flexed. I'm just going to lift it up over the mat. And just kind of hover it side to side. So deep breaths, belly's engaged. One more little tick-tock, tick-tock, and lower. And switch sides. Just pull that right knee in tight. Tall back. Belly engaged. Flex that left foot. Lift the leg to a hover. Nice and slow, side to side. Deep breaths. All right, let's do one more side to side. And let it go. All right, let's take the feet to the edge of the mat. And I'm just going to bring the feet flat if you can, or just at the heels. Either way is fine. Knees are bent. And I want you to just lean it back, keeping the spine as long as you can. And right when you start to feel like you're shaking, that's where I want you to stop. And just take some deep breaths there. Pull the shoulders back. You don't want to be rounding and hunching. Shoulders back, tall spine, deep breaths. Just let that body tremble a little bit. It's okay. Let's go for 3 more deep breaths in and out. Don't rush the breath. Should have 1 more. And go ahead and sit it up. Just reach forward. And lean it back again. This time we're going to pull the rope. Alright? Just like playing tug of war. So we're going to lean it back. Heels are going to still be at the mat. I want you to just kind of like reach, reach, reach. It's like you're reeling in a rope. So lean back. Deep breaths. I don't think this is yoga, but it's good for that core. It's like little twists, and reach, reach. Take a few more breaths for me. I love when I say a few and you have no idea how many that is. Two more each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's pull it up. And let's bring the soles of the feet together. Sit up tall, reach. And let's take a fold right here. Take another deep breath in and out. Let's go ahead and sit it up. I'm going to take the left leg out long. Right leg out long. Left leg can be bent at first. I want you to take your right hand and reach over to the outside edge of your left foot. I'm going to try and keep the back up as tall as you can. And extend that leg forward. And you're going to reach back with the left arm. Deep breaths. Go ahead, bring it back. I want you to try and just bend this left leg so the knee comes into your left elbow. And just keep that left hand like at your shin. And either hold that left foot with your right hand and try to bring it in. We're going to kind of cradle the baby. If you can put that left foot in your right elbow crease, knee into your left elbow crease, so you're kind of cradling that whole lower leg. And just give it a little shake side to side. But yeah, if you need to hold it with your hands and just kind of do this little number, this all depends on your flexibility. Now we're going to cross this left foot across the right knee. And you're going to reach this left arm up And over behind you. Right arm reaches up. And this crosses in front of that left leg for a twist. Or you can just hold on to the knee and twist. If it doesn't feel safe for you to move the neck in that way, you can just look straight. Check in with breath. Take another breath in and out. And we'll bring it back to center. Let's go ahead, left leg long. You can bend the right knee first. Take your left hand, grabbing that right foot. And you're going to extend that leg forward, tall back as you reach the right arm back. Keep breathing. Another breath in and out. Slowly untwist. We're going to bend that right leg and cradle the baby. So again, you can either hold the foot and knee with the hands or wrap the arms around. I'm just going to give a little rock side to side. Alright, and we're going to release and bring that right ankle or foot over the left leg. Go ahead and take that right arm up and behind you. Left arm reaches and comes in front of that right knee, helping with your twist. Again, if the neck allows, look over the back shoulder. If not, just keep your gaze straight. And we'll release back to center. Let's go ahead and flex the feet, legs long, tall back, and just reach those arms forward. And keeping the back tall and the feet flexed, we're just going to reach forward, way out over the feet if you can. And then drop the hands down. And slowly folding over the legs. And you're going to lift up and go all the way down to your backs. And when you get to your back, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, holding these knees in. Draw your forehead up towards your knees. Thank your body for all that it does for you. Thank yourself for showing up on your mat. And release down for Shavasana. And stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. Let's really try to keep your awareness on the breath if your mind tends to wander. So as you lay here, just noticing if you're latching on to any thoughts, to-do lists. Just let those thoughts drift off. Meet yourself back in each moment. Let's revisit each moment. It's being in this moment. Namaste.